Welcome to TKCV Figure Reviews right here on YouTube. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you another figure review right here on YouTube land. As you guys can see, I'm jumping back in slightly with Transformers Earthrise, because like I tell you, up here in Canada, it's so damn hard to get your hands on these figures, and when I do, want to add them to my collection, and then I'll show you guys, just in case you're thinking about going back and revisiting one of these other lines, especially with the current line that we have here for War for Cybertron. So this is Earthrise Deluxe Class Trailbreaker. I got almost all the figures I want except for those Amazon or Walgreens exclusives you can't get your hands on. Might want to get Prowl just so I can complete the Datsun Brothers. That's the only reason. Ratchet, Frontline, I don't know. But then of course I want the Cone Heads. That's definitely on my hit list, and then I'll see if I try and get my hands on an Omega Supreme from the Siege line. But, hey, keeping my fingers crossed. But anyways, I'm here to do a review on Deluxe Class Trailbreaker. So he's pretty much a repaint, remold of Hoist, which I'll show you guys in comparison. So that's what you get. Box art. I had to order online through Amazon, believe it or not, to get this guy. Pretty cool. You know, I'm happy. Like I said, and of course Runabout is the other guy who I want to get. The brother to Run Amok. So there you go. So that's what it is. So let's get this guy open so we can show you guys the content of this Transformer. Alright, let's open this Transformer figure up. Yes, I know a lot of you guys have seen people opening these figures from the bottom. I was never taught to do so, so deal with it. It's always from the top. I can never understand why people would open these things, in a sense, ass backwards, but whatever. So here is the instruction booklet for Trailbreaker. You know me, don't use these things, but they're better animated and detailed. So there's the book. And then if you wanted to see Trailbreaker in his clamshell before I do decide to remove him, that's what you get. I'll bring him closer. Pretty cool. Exactly like what I thought. He's a repaint, remold. And then there's his hitch, his weapon that'll go on his hand, and on top of the trailer. So like always, give me a quick second and I'll remove him from his so-called prison and show him off. Okay guys, let me show you the parts that you do get for him. So this is his little hand gadget. Let's see if the camera will square up on it. I've been shitty. I don't know what it is with these things. There you go. If you guys can see that. Pretty cool. Just like the same thing as we got with Hoist, but just repainted. And of course you get the back of his trailer hitch right here. So this will end up being a shield when you put it on the figure, and of course covering the back because he doesn't have that tow truck element to him. There you go, guys. I know it's been a pain in the butt to kind of like get to him, and of course he's Trailbreaker in his glory. So there you go, guys. What do you guys think? He looks pretty damn cool. I'm glad they don't have the scuff marks like they did have on Hoist. I'll tell you right now, it kind of looks shitty. Big Autobot logo. Like I said, I'll do a comparison so you guys can see what he looks like. There's the back. Right? With his weapons and stuff. Same exact thing, minus, of course, he gets the 2 extra pieces on top. His head sculpt looks phenomenal. If you want to put his shield and he can hold it like here, you can hold it like a gun or as a shield. I'm not putting it as a gun because I think it's the dumbest thing ever, right? You can kind of do this and you can have like that. For me, this is even a cool idea. I don't know if I've seen any reviewers do this, that you can kind of get that going if you wanted to. Look at this, guys. Check that out. That monstrosity. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Anyways, it's meant, let's get the hitch off, because you're supposed to put it on his shoulder, I believe, right here, but it's not going to happen. So let's put him there. Let me just put it on this hand, because Hoist has it on, so you just peg it through. So he'll have it on this side. I don't know which hand he's supposed to have or which one is G1 accurate, guys. I really don't care, but that's what you get when you put them there. So let me just stand them up properly. So let's put them here, and then I'm going to zoom up on him and Hoist, and here is Hoist. So there you go. So I don't know if you guys notice the difference from the two. Let's zoom up on both just so you can see. There's Hoist, okay, and there's Trailbreaker. So no difference, guys. Zoom out a little bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let's tilt it up so you guys can see what's going on, guys. So there you go. Look at that. Pretty cool. See what I mean by the back? You just kind of flip backwards. Same exact figure. Right? So what did you get exactly different? Nothing. So anyways, there's Trailbreaker. So just give me, like I always say, a quick second, and I will have these two so-called truck buddies or brothers together, so you guys will see what Mr. Trailbreaker looks in his alt mode. Okay, guys, so here is Earthrise Deluxe Class Trailbreaker in his alt mode. Check that out. Now, how cool is that? It's Trailbreaker. Yes, he has his hands on there, on the side, underneath. You could see it. For the most part, it's a clean transformation. Yeah, they could add bumpers and made it more flush or unique, in my opinion. Here's the front. Looks G1. It's pretty cool. There's the top. Yeah, it could have used some blue paint apps or something on the sides for the windows, and maybe do a blue screen rather than the clear colors, or do something proper. They could have done something better, in my opinion. Okay, and then for comparison, I'm gonna bring Hoist. So here's Hoist. So when I'm telling you guys, it's the exact same car, just remolded truck. Nothing different. As you can see, here's the back. Just this part on both sides is different. I'll show you guys on the ground, don't worry. See, there's the attachment I put there, but for the most part, it's the same, guys. Same everything. Just a retool, slight remold. You can see how I put Hoist's hands like that and Trailbreaker's that way. Either way, it'll work. And there's the front. Same everything, guys. Right? We'll just put Hoist down here. Right over there. And I'm going to put this little attachment that goes on top for Trailbreaker. So that's what you get, guys. So let's see if I can do this properly. I can zoom a little bit smaller just so you guys can see the difference. You can see them in front of you without me messing it up. It's good. At least we get both of them. That's the way I look at it. Right? Which ones do you guys prefer? Do you prefer Trailbreaker or Hoist? I'm leaning towards Trailbreaker. You know? Like I said, it's too bad they don't paint the back, but what are you going to do? Back to back. You know? So, I don't know. For the most part, I'm feeling. I like it. Like, what am I going to say? You know, and if I had to put it against one of the Autobot brothers, let's get Blue Streak. Just for size comparison, you can see how they scale. Guys, let me just move Trailbreaker back. So, I think it's okay. Like I said, he has the height. You know? If I was going to compare him to Prime, which that's where it gets a little bit, you know, iffy. Here's Prime. Put Prime in his trailer, so you can see Prime in his trailer. It's kind of big. Like, I don't know how that can be pretty much the same size as Optimus almost. That's where it kind of messes up. I think this should have been a little bit bigger. In my opinion, Prime should be a little bit bigger. I know he is still a leader class, even though it's a Voyager. But you can kind of see. Yeah, you know, come on. You know what I mean? But anyways, let's just get Prime out of the way and put him to the side. So, there you go, guys. That is my review for Deluxe Class Earthrise Trailbreaker. Pick him up, add him to your collection like I did. He was hard to get, but I am glad that I still picked him up, because the other versions that we got in the Generations line, or even that pickup truck back in Combiner Wars, nah. Pick him up. He's worth it. He's worth the 35 bucks you'll spend Canadian anyways for him. So there you go, guys. That's my Transformers Deluxe Class Trailbreaker review. Like, share, just subscribe, follow this. Keep away from my toys, and of course, most importantly, pick up Trailbreaker for yourself and add him to your collection. He's a must-have. So until then, be the hell good.